All right, guys, this is the last anthropometric measurement tutorial, the body mass index or the BMI. So this is a little tricky, but if you do it step by step, you should be just fine. A BMI equals the weight in pounds divided by the height in inches squared, and then multiply that by 703. So in our example, if a man is 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 135 pounds, what is his BMI? So my suggestion is first figure out the total inches. How many total inches are they tall? So like we did before, 5 feet is 60 inches tall plus 6 inches. So if a man is 5 foot 6 inches tall, he is 66 inches in total height. So to square that, you multiply 66 times 66 and you get 4,356. So then you're going to take his weight in pounds, 135, and divide it by 4356. So in other words, in your calculator, you're going to put 135 first, then hit the divided by sign, and then this number. So you want it to be a very small number. If you get a large number, you've done something wrong. So in this case, it's 0.031. Take that and multiply it by 703, and you get 21.7. So their BMI is 21.7, and then that's within normal limits. So you're saying, Professor Johnson, how did you get that? Well, there's a little chart on the back of the formula and conversion. So under 18.5, they're underweight. 18.5 to 24.9 is a quote unquote within normal weight. 25 to 29.9 is overweight. 30 to 39.9, and then greater or equal than 40 is extreme obesity. So when we get into the overweight, the obesity, and the extreme obesity, that puts them at greater risk for heart attack, stroke, what have you. But yes, you do have to memorize this chart, but just kind of know under 18.5 is underweight, and then about by every 10. So 18.5 to 29 or 24.9 is within normal limits. 25 to 29.9 is overweight, and so forth and so on. So if we were to give you 21.7 on an exam, you would be able to tell us that's within a normal range of weight. Okay, so let's do another one. Here's another man that's 5 foot 11 inches tall and weighs 177. So what is his BMI? So we have 60 because 5 foot is 60 inches, and then you add another 11 inches, so that makes him 71 inches tall. So we're going to do height in inches squared. So 71 times 71 is 5,041. So then you take his pounds, which is 177 pounds, and you put that in the calculator first, the divided by sign, 4,000 or 5,041, excuse me, and then that equals 0.035. It's like 0.0349. So I just said 0.035. Multiply that by 703 and you get 24.7 within normal limits BMI. All right, let's do one more. So you have somebody that is 5 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 160 pounds. What is their BMI? So we already know somebody that's 5 foot 5 inches tall is 65 inches tall. So how did I get that? 5 feet is 60 inches plus 5 is 65 inches tall. So up here we're going to do in height in inches squared. So 65 times 65 is 4,225. So you take the weight, which is 160, yeah, here it is, 160, and then divided by 4,225, and that gives you 0.038, and then multiply that answer by 703, and you get 26.6. And according to our chart, that person is overweight. There's also a chart in Jensen that not only tells whether they're underweight, normal weight, overweight, obesity, or extreme obesity, but the health risks associated with it. And that's in Jensen page 151. So I take a look at that. We'll go over body frame in lab, but hopefully this will give you a little bit of a heads up on how to do these measurements, and we will go over them briefly in lab, but if you can review these, that would be very helpful. Thank you all very much, and see you tomorrow in lab. This is Professor Johnson. Have a good night. Bye now.